Hello, fire signs. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net, doing your weekly reading for the week starting, well, I guess today, which is September 3rd. Let's get at it. That doesn't sound right. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on. Aries, you're up. I'm kind of forgotten the name of this tarot deck, so it'll be down below. Golden Tarot? I don't know. All right, let's do general, then we'll do love. We'll do love now. Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, the Tower. Okay. So I'm just going to lay out all the cards right now. Why don't we use these as, you're the first person I'm doing, so why don't we use these as sort of clarifiers, and I'll just read them for sort of general work and romance. So a decision to make. Moon. It's on the bottom. Six of Wands. Okay, so the first thing that's coming to me is that and of course this isn't for everyone, but like someone's success is going to cause the breakup of a relationship. It's like their partner won't be able to handle their success, or even in the workplace, like maybe someone's going to get a promotion, you're going to get a promotion. Look, I actually painted my fingernails. It's very exciting. Someone's going to get a promotion or something, and someone else is not going to be happy, or someone's going to be made the lead in a project, and someone else isn't going to be happy. So that's one message that's coming through. But there's a big decision you have to make. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of water. Because what the card that came up with this Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, I like this deck because the minor arcana don't have really too much any descriptive pictures. It's just two swords, so it's kind of nice because you can really allow your intuition to work instead of feeling like you have to read like literally or exactly what's on the card, which is kind of cool. It was paired with Judgment. So these two together, this really highlights that you have a big decision to make here. I think for some of you, it's like, I feel like it's in the love department, or you want to feel better. You want to work somewhere where like it has a pleasant atmosphere. You want to have a new relationship. You want to feel good. You want to feel new, but you're afraid of like following your dreams, or maybe letting someone go for someone new. It's that there's going to be something about this decision may cause things to blow up. Like your family may not be happy about it, or maybe you've been putting off making a decision or sort of cutting someone off, because we have this Six of Swords, which is getting away from a toxic situation, that this person is going to freak out. Or if you leave a job, there's no way you can do it. They're going to take it in a way that it will be burning a bridge. Like something about making this decision is going to burn some bridge, even though it may not even truly have anything to do with the person that's going to freak out about it. So I'm just sensing some toxic behavior And you are not in control of other people's reactions, which is something I struggle with every single day. I'm always like trying to make sure, someone doesn't get mad, or someone's not this, or someone's, and I take on a lot of energy I don't have to, and I work really hard on that. So that might be some sort of a lesson where it's like, hey, you can't spend your whole life making decisions to make everyone else happy, just because you don't want them. You're trying to be responsible for their reactions, and you don't want them to be mad at you, or you don't want them to be angry. And this person, or this that you're dealing with, like, they're not, no matter what they're offered, they're not going to be happy. Like, there's someone involved in the situation that's just sour grapes. Like, they're just no matter what, nothing's good enough, nothing's this, and that's probably why they're getting passed up for promotions. And but you will be victorious, and which is the problem. Like, your success to someone is very threatening. So again, for some of you, it can be a part. Here's the 5 of Cups under here. So some relationship will be damaged by this decision, and I think that's why you've been putting it off. But I think this week you're really coming to an aha moment. Someone's really mixed up with their emotions. But this week you're making this decision. You're like, I'm leaving the relationship. I'm accepting this job, even though I know it's gonna upset my coworker who, how some people, okay, so here's what's coming through. You know how you ever have your friends that always, especially, I don't know if this happens when you're older, because I'm not really out with friends this way anymore at my age, at 47, but when you were younger, like in college or whatever, like, did you have that one friend that always had a crush on every guy? So, like, you could never meet anyone, or they always, like, staked a claim. They always were like, oh, I like them. And these guys didn't necessarily like her back, just because that's the way life is. And then if you somehow dated them, even though they never really had anything with this person, they're upset. Like, it's that kind of energy. Like, this person had decided, this person, this job, this promotion, this whatever, like, they staked a claim on it, even though they didn't even really have a claim to it. And you were just like, you know what? Me and this person really connect. And they don't connect with you. They're not into you. It was all just a crush in your head. I'm going to see where this goes. And this person might really get upset about it. And I mean, I just, if there's something between you and this other person, you can't just say no because this one person always has a crush on every single person there is. Okay, well, let's leave it at that. I don't need to go on and on and on. No one needs to hear me babble on. So let's move on to Leo. How are you, Leo? I hope you're doing well. Having trouble with the cards. So I'm going to pull 3 cards and 3 clarifiers and try to give you a little bit of an idea what's going on, how those could be romantically, how they could be career-wise, and in general. 8 of Cups. So walking away, letting something go, coming to the realization that something you've put a lot of time and energy into is no longer viable. It's like knowing when to walk away. Oh my God, I just heard that is it Kenny Rogers song? Good God. Maybe some of you have a gambling problem. Okay, yeah, like, so at the bottom of the deck we have the 4 of Swords, which is like, for me, it's like you need a break, you need a timeout, you need to heal, you need to stop something that's been happening. Whether it's maybe you need a break if you're not breaking up, but you need a break from your significant other, you need a break from your mom, you need a break from your friend, you need a break from social media, you need something, you just need a timeout. Maybe you need to take a vacation. Maybe you need to take a couple sick days, some mental health days, and just sort of, get outside or just clean your house. Get caught up on little things and have some quality me time. And I think this is, oh wow, you have with these two in a row, and actually this Six of Swords had just come out for Aries. This Six of Swords and this Eight of Cups, this is really needing to get away from a toxic relationship, an abusive relationship. And these people can be anywhere. They can be in at your work, they can be romantic partners, they can be family. Just like I was just saying, you need a break. You need to get away from someone, from something, from some situation. Maybe someone at your kid's daycare is just crazy. Maybe where I'm a horseback rider, where you keep your horse, like the barn manager or something, like, or there's just the atmosphere is in your office just isn't working anymore. Like maybe there's a lot of gossip, or but you need a break. You need to book a vacation, something like that. Well, you have the Six of Wands. Aries had that too, and I did just shuffle. And I put all the cards back in the decks, separately, so they weren't all in a row. Huh. So, in order to be victorious, in order to really accomplish things you want to accomplish, you need to let go of something. Maybe it's control for some of you. Maybe you are one of those people, if you want it done right, you have to do it yourself, and you're getting burned out. And this can also piss off other people around you because, if I've seen some scenarios with people who are just like, I have to do everything myself, and they just get so stuck on a certain way that things have to be done that people just stop trying to do things for them because they're just going to get criticized, even if it's perfectly fine. It wasn't done exactly the way this other or maybe someone's doing this to you. That people just stop helping because it's who wants to do the dishes when someone else comes in behind you and redoes the dishwasher, which my sister-in-law does. I love her to death, but holy crap. So you just be like, fine, you just do it then because you're not happy with anything. And so like it's someone with that type of they're just like my way or the highway. Like mine's the only way to do it. And this could even be like a personality disorder. I'm not saying my sister-in-law has a personality disorder. She's lovely. She's just very driven. But I'm seeing this type of person as really not, just really not able to let things go. And you're going to need to walk away because you're just like, my life is too short to have every day consumed by someone nitpicking me to death about things that are insignificant and do not matter. Like how I put the garbage cans out on the curb does not matter as long as they're out on the curb. And so you're just like, I'm done. Or someone micromanaging you at work. So, you yourself just has to be like, I just need to be able to delegate and let things go. Because, there's a lot of, so someone's like so busy, they're burnt, and then they're complaining because I do everything. Because no one can do it right. I do everything. And it's created this toxic cycle of events where they're now resent that they feel like they're the only one that does things. But the reason they're the only ones that does things is because they're so inflexible. So some harsh words might come out Like someone, okay, for the Seven of Pentacles, like you've waited long enough, you've been patient enough, and you just are like, I'm done. I just am not dealing with this anymore. I need to, I've tried hard enough, waited long enough. And so I think with this Five of Swords and this Page of Swords, it's like the a line in the sand is being drawn, and you're like, this needs to stop. Or maybe you've already done that and now you're just like, I'm out, I'm walking away, I'm done, I can't take this anymore. And it's going to be amazing because you're going to be like, I mean, this is about meditation, this card, this Four of Swords. You're just going to be like, oh my God, I'm free. Like I can take a breath again and not have this constant anxiety of this person breathing down my neck. So it's going to be really, you're going to be bummed you have to do it. Like you're not going to be happy about it necessarily, but you're just going to be like, oh my God, that was so worth it. I couldn't live another second with this type of dynamic going on. Now, as far as love cards, I mean, this could very well be in a romantic relationship. You do have the Seven of Wands, so making this decision is going to be very positive for your life. Like you're doing the right thing. You're absolutely doing the right thing by putting your foot down and standing your ground. And maybe it's at the workplace. Like maybe you're standing up and the rest of the office is going to be like, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like there's something that's had enough. I don't really see any love cards. The only cup card is this walking away card. But then the other side of this card is not just like, I put a lot of time and energy into this, I can't make it work, it's time to walk away. But once you walk away, it's like, oh, I have all these now, these new opportunities with a better situation are now open to me since I'm no longer spending all this time and energy on this other thing. Okay, let's move on to Sagittarius. Hello, my fellow Saggies. How are you? Whoops. So what I'm doing is pulling 3 cards and then pulling some clarifiers or additional cards with another deck. Hope you're doing well. Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords. The Seven of Cups is a really dreamy energy. It's a creative energy. You may have a lot of ideas this week. Definitely write them down so you don't forget them. So they're not just fleeting ideas that kind of come and go and then you sort of forget them. Some of you are daydreaming about love. Some of you are crushing on someone and you are spending or you just started dating someone and you are spending a tremendous amount of time when you're not with them daydreaming about being with them. So that's sort of that honeymoon period of a relationship is coming through. Some of your friends may feel a little bit left out in the cold if you have with this new relationship you're starting or this new thing that you're into. You may be spending a lot more time with this person or on this idea. Maybe you're all of a sudden really into working out or yoga and you kind of have a new group of friends that you're doing that with. And maybe your friend isn't into it, or again, you have a new relationship, because we do have this Two of Cups, and it could very well be with this mature King of Pentacles. This is it's a very grounded guy. He probably owns his own home, or like he's the kind of person that saves up the money and buys his car outright, or has a very careful budget. He's just very smart with his money. He may own his own business. He may keep his place very tidy and be really careful about upkeep. He might wash his car a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can mix the genders, whatever works for you. This is just mature earth energy. An earth sign, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could have met them during the time of Virgo, which is now. Yeah, so that makes sense. So it may be someone new or you've known. So that when an earth sign comes into your life romantically, they can't be the kind of person where you may have known them for a long time and maybe had kind of friend zoned them for some reason, and all of a sudden, like, just, you all of a sudden realize, like, this is this person is so attractive. Like, they've just slowly become a really steady, solid part of your life. And all of a sudden, one day you look and you're like, whoa, like, I really like this person. like, wait, are we in love? Like, and by this time, you've already known them for a while and spent a lot of time with them. So you feel really confident about going into this relationship because you've really taken the time to get to know them. But it may be that I think for a lot of you, you're crushing on them. Like, all of a sudden you've realized this, but I mean, they may feel the same way about you. It's just that they're so slow moving. You may need to make the first move. We do have this 8 of Wands. It's like once you've communicated it and sort of made the first move, things move really fast. But they're so cautious. They may be like, maybe you work with them and they're like, oh God, they're very cautious about saying something at work, or maybe they are giving you signs, but the way that an earth sign can, not always, but tend to let them know you like them is by doing practical things for you. So they might not seem romantic. Like, they may say they're at work. Maybe they'll like, oh, let me carry that box of paper for you. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to the mail room. I'll take that for you. Like, they will just help you with the really practical things. And it's, so you don't necessarily, you might miss that it's a sort of a language of love showing you that they care. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden your brain goes, wait a minute, I'm thinking about things differently. Maybe someone has been right here all along and I just didn't see it before. I think some of you might take a sick day, or maybe you've extended the holiday weekend if you're in the US, and taken an extra day. So you have a little bit more time off this week, but you're really looking to something about this person has you looking to the future. Maybe this is a backer. So here's the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So definitely earth energy. You're really sort of reassessing, though, the big picture. Now, if this isn't like a new romance, you guys could, if you're with someone, you could be deciding to move in together, to combine your day-to-day, everyday life. Because the Pentacles are like where you live. Maybe you're going to commute to work together, carpool. Your everyday living is going to be blended, or you're fantasizing about all of this. But I do think there is going to be communication finally. Like, things that you have been fantasizing about you're gonna start seeing tangible results. Like, they're actually going to start coming true. Like, you may go on your first date and things like that. Now, you also may just be getting your act together financially. maybe or maybe you move in together, you're going to have more money because you're pooling your finances. But if you've been worried about finances in the past, you're getting your act together. Maybe you're going to meet with a financial planner or something like that. You're getting some sort of consolidation loan, or you're paying off a loan this month, this week. That's going to put you in a much better position and sort of change a little bit how you live day to day. You may have free up a little bit of money or something like that. So, all right, Sag, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely week. Take care.